So this is a match question. Living fossil, the example given in animal kingdom is Lemurus. It is not in the list too. So go to the other one. Connecting link. Usually Archaeopteryx is given. So this is again not given in the list too. So now go to the third one. Vestigial organ. It is appendix. So C is 2. So see, this question is designed in such a way that the basic information, if you know, then you will be able to crack this question. So option 1 is the answer because C2 is in option number 1 only. So mark it on the OMR sheet. It is a confirmed answer. Yes. So we did it in around 50 seconds. So let's try to understand all these terms. First one, living fossil. So fossil is something which is the remnant of something archaeological. But if it is living, that means something that has not changed over the period of time. Okay, and whose close relatives have become extinct. So this will be a rare animal or living being. So example which was asked in this question is Latimeria. This is a bony fish. So don't get confused between extinct and extant. These are totally opposite meaning. Extinct is it is no more. It is not surviving anymore. But extant means it is still existing. So it comes from the root word stand. That means it is still around. So the rare genus Coelacanth has these two species, West Indian Ocean Coelacanth and Indonesian Coelacanth. So Latimeria is example of living fossil. The next option was connecting link. As the name suggests, connecting link will be connecting two phyla. So in animal kingdom, we have studied 11 different phyla, starting from Porifera to chordates. So each phyla is distinct from the other one. But during evolution, during the course of evolution, there were species that were intermediate between two phyla. And these species showed characteristic of both the groups, two different groups. And such species are called connecting link. So let's look at the examples. The one which is asked in this question is echidna, and it is a link between reptile and mammal. So the reptilian feature of echidna is it lays egg which is rich in yolk, and the mammalian feature is it has mammary glands. So platypus is also similar to echidna, and both are known as primitive mammals. So usually this is something Archaeopteryx is the classic example of connecting link. It connects reptile to birds. So the reptilian feature will be incomplete heart, then full bones. So in contrast to birds, birds have pneumatic bones, hollow bones. This will be solid bone. And tail feature, bony tail. Whereas wings and beak are seen in birds. So Archaeopteryx shows both these features, and therefore this is a classic example of connecting link. Then there are other examples also, lungfish, peripatus, euglena. See, euglena is the connecting link between plant and animal, and it has both the features. It can do autotrophic nutrition as well as heterotrophic nutrition. What about lungfish? It has fish features, which is fins, and amphibian feature, which is breathing by lungs. Peripatus, annelid feature, segmented body. So jointed appendages is the feature of arthropoda. So this is about connecting link. Hope this example has helped you to understand what these are, living fossils and connecting link. Next one will be vestigial organ. So organ which is not playing an important role in human body. So appendix, wisdom teeth, nictating membrane, which is called the third eyelid, hair, coccyx or tailbone, then nipples in male, and tonsils. So these are the list of vestigial organs. and they are supposed to be not working. They're just around in the body and they don't play an important role. But in contrast to the recent findings, see, this is the position of appendix. Okay, it is a finger-like projection if it is at the beginning of colon. So this is the large intestine. This is the transverse colon, ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon. Okay, so this has bacteria in it. Okay, and this is the list: bacteroids, Pepto, Streptococcus, Eubacteria, Lactobacillus, Clostridium. So in patients who undergo appendectomy, that means removal of appendix, it is observed that they are sensitive to intestinal infection. So this information indicates that appendix might not be a vestigial organ, and it serves as an inoculum. It stores important bacteria, the good bacteria which play important role in your health. So these are the contrasting results also. So in higher classes, you will study about the flip side, the other side of the story of what is already known. I can understand that you are preparing for a NEET and you will be restricted to study what is given to your syllabus. Okay, but keep your mind open and be open to other ideas also. You might come across contrasting evidences, So, what you have read so far, the new information might be completely opposing to what you already know. But approach any concept with an open mind. So, in all, I could say that this particular question was to test your knowledge of biology, your interest in biology. So, it went a little out of way, okay? But this was a simple question actually, overall, because there was a hint in it which helped you to crack the question. So, keep this thing also in mind that the paper is designed in such a way to help you, okay? Not to make your life miserable. So I hope this video was helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching my video.